Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Unity of Command 2. We're playing the third mission, Little Saturn. It's December 16th, 1942. The German attempt at relieving their trapped divisions in Stalingrad forced the Soviets to amend their upcoming offensive. Operation Saturn, whose original objective had been to reach as far as Rostov. Instead, the less ambitious Operation Little Saturn was conceived and set into motion. Its scope was limited to striking the northern flank of the Axis forces in the Don Bend and raiding the airfields that provided the besieged German 6th Army with its last lifeline to the outside world. They'll be trapped for good then. No escape this time, we already fended off the relief attempt. And a different kind of map than you would kind of expect, I guess. Everything was a lot larger than on a map that we played Wintergewitter before. Anyway, so Western Front troops must encircle and destroy the mostly Italian and Romanian troops facing them. Once a breakthrough is achieved, your tanks should keep rolling into the enemy's rear and raid the airfields that are supplying the Stalingrad pocket. Voronezh Front will be in a supporting role covering the right flank. On the left flank, 5th Tank Army's failed breakthroughs attempts along the Cher River continue to draw on Axis armor which would otherwise be utilized in the enemy's attempt at relieving Stalingrad. We get 8th Cavalry back up. Kontemirovka turn 2, Bokovskaya turn 3, Tormosin 7, 20 prisoners, Tatsinskaya turn 5, Bilorovo 7, Morozovsk 7. This can be cut off. And then through here as well. This way. But then this can't, because they'll always have truck supply from here. And or here, I guess. So quite a few enemy reinforcements. Gebirgsjäger, huh? Julia Division, 19th Panzer. How powerful is that? 6 strength, elite. Where does it show up? On that side. And then 6th Panzer Division also. So you should kind of take this area by then, I guess, but no, you can't. It's turn 3. Never mind that. Okay. These don't really help. This does, so I can go back and forth, I guess. I can strip them. Start giving it to units that will be here longer. I can actually try to take down 22nd Panzer here, and I would poop. No. On these, give you that. Right, there we go. Come on. You need a specialist step. I guess Chushas is gonna be it, either way. I'll see if I'm gonna give them a special step, probably, but not sure yet. I don't like that they do get to attack across here, though. That's really bad. Oh. Again, I really needed to do this side as well. Whoops. Oh, that's Vornishrant. Yeah. This is only when countering enemy armor, so it's only on the defense. Let's actually give one of them T-3476s here. Infantry. And oh, it still had left, huh? Guess let's just do that. They still look like Christmas guys, but whatever. This is pretty useless. Same for supply dump. That's gonna be it, I think. 3, 4. Yes, 1, 2. Yes. This is probably better. I'm gonna move these guys over to that side too, so it actually seems to me like once I have this, I also won't have to worry. I actually think these guys will be in supply afterwards from this, though. Only that pontoon bridge will only start working once I press start, so let's go and take a look. Yeah, so these 3 are not in supply currently. Nope. Yeah, maybe this wasn't the greatest of moves. Right, well, only these guys can cross to this point. Funny that they could get there before, but no longer. We'll see. Like, what is currently preventing them from getting across then? It's... a bit weird to me. At that point. Oh, that was helping for some weird reason. I guess let's get you across, but... I mean, this is not... necessarily what I want to do, but I guess I don't really have anything better to do with my guys currently. Yeah, they'll be cut off. Let's get the ski troops in front, because if I move these guys in front, they can do 1, 2, 3 and get there if necessary, which is probably worth more than the ski troops as it is. So should have taken their Katyushas, I suppose. I could go and build a pontoon bridge here too. And try to hold it. Do like doing some overruns here too. I have to be careful that, yeah, they don't take too much damage, but I guess they're okay like this. Oh, that sucks. It also allows them to immediately cross. Now, certainly need to get the more fragile units out of the way immediately. Once I get these guys to Bukovskaya, I guess the problem will have been taken care of. But if I repair that bridge too, less truck movement. It's a sensation the opponent is gonna attack there. Gonna be in a world of hurt. There is a bridge and it is repaired, I think. Looks repaired. It's just that these guys are a bit of trouble. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Ugh. Don't like them digging in, but not much I can do. Couldn't have beaten them on that first try either way, too. They all got bad supplies, huh? They have supply on that actual hex, though. Okay. I mean, I also can't really gamble it on a retreat like that. You're also doing one. One thing I can do. Cannot do set piece attacks anymore. What is worse, losing sappers or armor? I think armor is more expensive ultimately. So they did not retreat on a 90-50. Okay. That wasn't the prettiest, but I guess it got the job done. So not complaining about that. That's basically how it's gonna be for that turn. Okay. Seems like I did make it on the pontoon. My problem is that these guys also have oversupply, so regardless of whether they'll be in supply, which they are, they're gonna cause trouble. And that as an attack is just not good. My units are too weak. So I really need units like this, even though they are not going to come back. Wow. The other problem is that well, you can go in there. Maybe that's for the better. Because it's less likely they will be able to beat them. Although, yeah, I can do this. So do that. Take this, resupply. Seven currently. Not attacking them for the moment. No reason to. This must be the other armor. The Romanian armor. So now I can supply them. And also I can start moving through here. Need to block this off at least with a unit. None of those guys have supplies anywhere along that entire line at the moment. So I would also say that going down to Tatsinskaya, which is a turn 5 objective, is going to be critical now. To be honest, I really want to keep my units away from that, and that can be a bit tricky, I guess. But I think that's working quite nicely. for the moment, and I kind of need these guys to go and link up so that they can draw supply from Bokorskaya, and then I can also afterwards reduce this one, which I currently can't. They're going to deploy quite a few units down there, though. No armor except D.A. Julia. But I cannot prevent that from deploying at the moment. Okay. It's fine because I have this. I don't really mind. I guess in the AI's eyes that's a pretty good strategy, but in reality it is not. It's now, I mean, not actually cut off, but well, let's actually put a level 2 depot there, because I will need another one to supply those units somewhere else. We'll see how though, but very nice. Getting all of those is pretty rough, too, I guess. Now, they get it from both there and down there. They could deploy that armor also over here. My just say concern in a sense. Tatanskaya is turn 5-2. Milarova's turn 7. Means I need to move down there. Not sure how yet. Because I'm sure there's something right next to it, but if I can cut them off on the next turn, that shouldn't necessarily be a problem. The thing is just I cannot cut them off there. So it's actually a bit rough. Even that's no good, huh? That's a 1-1. Wow. let's go for that. Do like the veteran status, and if I put them there, the opponent is likely not going to touch that area. So they'll be okay. Currently at 14, so I don't really have to worry that much about it either. I cannot cut this off. But if they have a unit there, well, Milorov is turn 7, so technically even if they do resupply it for another turn, it's not too bad, but I do need to cut this off too. Which I cannot do this way. I could try to go and cut it off like this. And just racing that way. Yeah, that needs to stay on 2. These units are seemingly fine. Also a bit afraid these guys are gonna go down now. They'll be out of supply at least for a turn. I can actually see them just stay there, weirdly enough. And if they want to go and cut off that rail line to cut these guys off again, I'm actually fine. But it doesn't seem great. Is that big river? Small river. Then you can technically go here. So they can also move you in here. You take the city. Ooh. They're probably going to cut me off, but in case they don't, they'll be in supply. I'll be very happy about that. Think it's worth the gamble. They'll be cut off for 2 turns though, so they at least cannot attack. Never know. And I will get those 20 prisoners. That won't be a problem. Tatsinskaya might be difficult though. We'll see. we go. Yeah, they did go for it. I mean, there's nothing there for them or me, so... Whoops. This is a problem, though, if... Really? They also put that unit there? Wow. Well, I still have one more turn after this. Yeah, I know, they have a unit. What is that? Kampfgruppe Heilmann. Maybe I should have gone and cut them off, but that would be cut off for one turn. Not so sure how much I would have done. 1, 2, 3. Technically, if I get them here, the engineers can attack. I'll probably have to do that. I guess I can cut all of them off, technically. Most likely. I guess it must have been this unit. It wants to go straight. That probably ain't a very good idea, but... You need supplies, at the very least. This is rather sucky, though, to be honest. I mean, it's the only thing there I can really do to beat them, and I do need to beat them. I can't even normally attack those guys. Whereas I need them gone. My other problem is as follows: if I cannot cut off the Gebirgsjäger at Milerovo, then how can it be that you cannot get in there? You can, but I don't think it cuts them off. Even though I'm not supposedly doing even that bad, it's also not going even all that well. Hmm. At the bare minimum, I need to cut off Morozovsk now to make sure I can get it on turn 7. But then I also need sheer firepower there. Hmm. I think they'll be in supply like that. They cannot go further, but I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, I can resupply them next turn and get them into Kletskaya. Don't like that armor though. Don't like it at all. The this unit can go there. Up till where do you have supplies? You should get them there now. Now... these things, I guess... yeah, let's move them in here, otherwise they'll just get tossed around like a rag doll by my opponent. These tanks. I can keep them there. They don't need to move. And... moving you here might allow me to get a better position at Tatsinskaya. You need to stay there so you can actually go and attack that. And I couldn't create a pontoon bridge anyway. Repairing a bridge is useless. None of them can attack. Let's put you in here. Enemy armor remains a serious threat. Free experience. 2, 3, 4. Cannot cross there. Okay. Please don't reinforce that. Crap. Okay. Please no mod. No mod. No mod. Come on. Okay. That's something, alright. And they didn't reinforce Milarovo, which also helps. That might allow me to cut them off. Perhaps. I think I can. Like this. Now they cannot reinforce Milarovo, which is good, and if they stay there that also works out fine. Those will be cut off for 2 turns. At least they'll be on minus, which allows me to move. Yeah. Like, that sucks, but... 0 and 2, 2 and 1, so it has to be this. Well... You can move still. I'll do that. Yeah. Take Tatsinskaya. They'll be cut off turn 7 for 3 turns, and I guess I can also cut them off from Army Group Dawn now. Yeah. Always like it when the 90%ers don't give you overruns. That's the best. Well, nothing to be done about it now. Last two are Milarova and Morozovsk. The difficulty now as well lies in making sure that everything goes somewhat smoothly. Tough part of Fornash front is that I don't know how often I'm gonna get it, so I'm not inclined to also spend too much points on it for the moment. In order to get experience, I also have to take some risks here. Let's see. Probably better to just make sure they're cut off. They'll be out of supply for 3 turns by then, so you can surely move further. Means I'll have another armor for the attack there. I want to get those supplies. Because I will cut off everything there, but then I actually don't think I can. The only thing I can do now, in a sense, is attack. So they cannot get there now. One, two, three, four, five. Who knows? Maybe they'll then not be able to really harass these guys. We'll see. It's a bit of a gamble at that for now. You in there. Let's not push it. Still afraid of this thing. So I can't really take any of that with the armor, or I can't take any of these stragglers really, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to stay rather away from it. Let me just stay around here. I can do that, but I don't see these guys moving that direction for now either way. They're not gonna cross. This actually even gets supplies all the way up there, technically. They'll be out of supply for 2 turns. They're in supply because of this, but... I'll lose these 2 for now. But I still have 2 turns to take Termosan. Should be okay. Okay, you're 2, but you're already veteran, so I have to be careful there, because that tank could be wreaking havoc. Ah, can't undo that. Right. Well, okay then, they'll be cut off for a turn, so didn't give me any info on that, which I don't like, but they are cut off now. They'll be cut off for 1 turn. Oh, wow. Alright, well, let's get started here. This will allow them to get the veteran. The one thing that's nice here is that I do have quite a few units. Around the areas that I need to take. And Morozovsk can take by turn 7. Milarova I will take now. Where do they get their rail supply from? From that 1 hex. They always have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can never get there. Can get into Starobelsk. Doesn't cut them off, but they're not gonna attack this unit, and this unit will again be in some trouble, I guess. was taken by the southwestern front. Honestly, I don't really see them going there, attacking this and taking it. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should allow me to take Termosin next turn. And the rest of the objectives. Don't know be able to get there with them. Gotta start moving you out, might be able to attack that. I'm only here for 2 times, so. That sucks, but why did they not get supply? Gee, okay. Okay, I'm cutting them off this time, so. I can at least weaken them. And fair enough, they're not killed at that point, but they're probably gonna try and go back in order to get in supply again. Well, there's actually only one more turn, but let's see. Get your veteran status. Morozovsk. Get to business. That's the best suppression that I can have there. Your elites, if there's a way, which there is. Give guys like this some decent experience. I greatly appreciate it. Let's take that from them now that I still can. see, so it doesn't really matter which one it will be. Just don't like the 3 attack. You're 7. I guess we'll also just get the stragglers then. Because they're worth points. And I do like points. Veteran status, that's sweet. I don't need to hold that. I'll supply for 2 turns. So, oh. Can you go into that hex? No. Neither can they. Forget about it. And you cannot get in there now. They get all the way in here, up to Frolovo. So high up. But it wouldn't help them. Not at all. Alright, that's it, I guess. Yeah, like I said, they're going back. One of these can attack. That's it. Fly away, far away. Take Tatsinskaya in the Little Saturn scenario. Tatsinskaya airfield was one of the main airfields used to supply the encircled German troops in Stalingrad. During Operation Little Saturn, the 24th Soviet Tank Corps under General Badanov managed to raid the airfield. This severely disrupted the Luftwaffe's ability to supply and support the beleaguered 6th Army. For its efforts, the 24th Tank Corps was renamed as the 2nd Guards Tank Corps. Good for them, but nice. Alright, let's go and look at the next conference here. So we got quite a bit more territory, as you can see. They are now completely surrounded. We have the next couple of missions here. We have January 1st, race to Rostov, Ostrogoshk Rosso, and Voronezh Kastornoye. These will be a bit later though. And taking Rostov as an extra objective will improve our starting situation in future scenarios. Okay. Fair enough. It doesn't say that we actually needed to implement something. Okay, well, as far as this is concerned, I guess for the Voronezh front I would like to get pontoon bridges. Oh. Which ones will we have? This is Southern front, Voronezh Southwestern, and then Voronezh. I think actually for now my prestige is so low. Can I take that back? No. And resetting the conference start doesn't cost me any points, so getting bomber. Could be useful then. Might save it for a rainy day. Yeah. Alright, I will end the video here. Thanks for watching. Oh, I have another mission here called so, even though this one is earlier. No command here. Well, either way, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.